Hey guys, today we're doing a little bit of a different video. Obviously I'm going to continue the Only Sans reviews, but this is one of those videos where if I die, I'm going to keep reposting some AI type shit, aka this is a backup video. Most likely I am busy doing something, so welcome to a back storage video, whatever you want to call it. But like I said, if I ever, you know I always say in the end of the video, if you don't subscribe, if I don't get 20 billion subscribers, I will kill myself. Well, first of all, I'll probably do that shit on Disney.com, live stream that shit. And second, I'm most likely gonna have a storage of like 100 videos just to troll the universe, and be like, you saw me die, but guess what? I'm still posting, aka, YouTube uploads. You can do scheduled things, so this is one of those videos. So today I'm gonna talk about more of a relationship type thing. Obviously, I'm not a Chad, but your boy's been in quite amount of relationships. I got to know a lot of women throughout the world, aka because I traveled so much, aka remote travel. Why do I keep saying aka? Let me drink some of this vegan energy sparkling water shit. I swear to God, every time I drink this, I feel a little bit more gayer, but good God, that's disgusting. Yeah, just a little bit of advice, because I think a lot of people, that drink's driving me crazy, lack a father figure, as I did. Having a strong father figure means that they teach you about women, they teach you about the world, they teach you about life, so you can kind of be a better person, be a better man, have that transition from boy to man a lot earlier and a lot quicker. I would say I didn't become a man, so to say, until like 2 years ago. Again, takes some time, and I think a lot of trial and tribulations, but as they say, a smart man learns from his own mistakes, a wise man learns from others. So hopefully this video can give you some insight, so you can learn from me, so you don't have to do the same stupid mistakes as I have done. So this video is going to be talking about a woman that truly loves, admires, and respects you. And I got this whole concept from Fresh and Fit. I couldn't put it into words, but they gave the terminology, and I'm like, oh wow, the actions, if the shoe fits, or the foot fits the shoe, then you know what it is, right? And it's again the concept of love, admiration, and respect. What does that mean? I don't know if you guys have been dating as much as I have, not to flex, but again, you do get to see some common personalities and traits within women, right? If you're with a girl, you're hitting on her, if a girl truly loves, admires, and respects you, then they're gonna most likely, I wouldn't say cave in, but listen to you, right? They're not gonna be as argumentative, they're not gonna be as, trying to go against you. They're gonna trust in you and kind of go with your decision. So, in my experiences throughout my dating life, I've chased women when I was younger, right? Chasing means I will send them a DM. I'll send them another DM. I'll send them 50 DMs trying to get their attention. And you might get, she might bite the fucking bait, and she might go out with you. That happened in one of my serious relationships, where I kept sending DMs, and I guess I out DM'd every other simp. I out-simped them. That sounds so fucking weird, but it is what it is, right? And she finally gave me a chance, and sure, things went one way with another, but there comes a time where you have to realize that you don't have to keep working towards women, right? You work on yourself so you can be the best man that you can be, so you can have the best options. You don't have to put up with women's bullshit. When they ask you, hey, can I have some money? They ask out of respect. They're not asking out of, seeing you as a tool, an ATM bank, which I have also been in that position, right? Again, didn't have a strong father figure in my life. I didn't, learn these things as a young guy. In fact, I sucked with talking with girls until I was 19 years old. I started watching this channel way back in the day called Simple Pickup. They did the whole pickup line routine. Again, everyone has their cringe moments. I had my cringe moments. For example, there was this one Indian girl I saw on the street, thought she was beautiful, went to hit on her, and I'm like, damn. Again, I wasn't thinking, I was just thinking pickup line mode. I was like, is your father a terrorist? Because you're the bomb. Imagine me saying that to a Muslim ass bitch, right? It's just when I replay it in retrospect, seeing her eyes go what the fuck you calling me, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Calling my dad a terrorist. But again, you don't really learn these things. Again, having a strong father figure is important. But to go with the message of love, admiration, and respect, if a girl truly likes you, she is willing to cave in a lot of things. And I think what a lot of people don't realize is that they try to work towards their girl to make them happy. Again, happy wife, happy life. No, I'm going to be a happy man regardless of you, because my value as a man comes from, one, what I bring to the table, right? Think about it like this. No girl is gonna date a poor guy. And if they do, it's not gonna last a very long time, right? Most girls don't want a broke ass bitch. Most guys don't want an ugly girl, right? We want different things in life. And I always say, like I said earlier, work on yourself, get your money up, because there's gonna be a time where for those that don't know or don't have a lot of experience, you're putting so much energy on these girls, you're putting all your love. And I always say, never love, don't fall in love. You can love a girl without falling in love. What does that mean? It means don't be a simp towards them, don't be so obsessive towards them, don't make your world revolve around them. Because if they really truly love, admire, and respect you, I keep saying those three words, they're gonna be around you regardless, right? With women, they typically with the way they like, right, it's very hard for women to grow love into a guy, whereas guys kind of grow love as they get to meet the girl. What do I mean by that? I'll look at, I don't know, fucking Juanita from across the street. She's flipping tortillas, she got a decent ass, she got decent tits, she has a cute face, a nice smile. Don't really know about the bitch. I'll, go up to her, I'll say, hey, you look kind of cute, what's up? And she will instantly look at you. And let's be real, girls are way more judgmental than guys. If guys are wearing orange fucking Crocs, the girl will call them a bitch ass nigga, a broke ass nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? They would automatically cut them off. But if a girl is kind of interested in you right off the bat, she already has this fantasy made up, like, oh wow, this guy's hitting on me, oh wow, this guy probably has a lot of things, let me get to know him a little bit more. Whereas with us, cool, she's hot, she's cute, our love grows as we get to know them more, assuming that they are something that's within our traits that we want or desire. With girls, they kind of have this fantasy thing, and then the more they get to know about the guy, it's like, oh shit, maybe he's not the knight in shining armor. Because every girl wants a knight in shining armor. Every guy wants a girl that's just, not dumb, not stupid, again, love, admires, respects him, treats him like a king. And those are traits that you always have to remember. If your girl does not, follow those traits and disrespects you, treats you as like, hey, this is my life, hey, it's about me, hey, if you're not willing to do things my way, then get out. It's like, okay, I'm gonna get out, I'm gonna keep working myself, I'm gonna keep working out, I'm gonna keep making more money, so then I can find another bitch that doesn't give me all that bullshit. Trust me, pussy is just pussy. Trust me, there's a lot of women out there that are beautiful. And trust me when I say this, like, Jesus Christ, when some people are like, but she's hot and she makes good money. It's like, that doesn't really do anything. All that really does is her gonna have the power to kind of kick you out and boss you around. And a girl that bosses you around is horrible. Trust me, they're very emotional. You don't want to be around with a girl that is very bossy, that's very mean, that's very selfish. Those are all qualities that you may be fucking the bitch right now. She may be sucking your cock here and there, but in the long term, it's gonna end. There are girls that are saying, yeah, I won't suck your dick unless you're wearing this, or maybe you have to like make me dessert or something. It's like, what? You want a girl that already sees you as an amazing guy. You don't have, a guy shouldn't be doing all these extra things. Cool, you can be a nice person. There are baseline activities, baseline characteristics to treat a girl, right? Treat her respectful, be charming, and all this other bullshit. But if she's not willing to, put in the work, and she's like, oh yeah, my man gotta do more than this to do it so I can suck his dick, it's like, nah, homie, get out. I'll just pay a bitch $100. I'll go to Colombia. Again, the Passport Bro movement. Watch that video if you haven't. If you want to find a good girl that is really modest, that is willing to, again, treat you like a king, personally, I would go across the states. Personally, I would go to the different countries. America's good. Not every girl is like that, obviously, but I'm talking about probabilities, right? If I go to a random village that makes fucking tacos and tortillas and fucking frijoles every day, and I'm gonna, search for a girl that's gonna become my wife, that is way more probable than, going to the bar in New York, going to Warwick Club, going down to Venice Beach, going down to San Bernardino. Again, you have these ratchet chicks, and it's a completely different mentality where like the guy has to work towards them. But again, we're the bread maker, we're the guys in the relationship, we're the people putting the pants in the relationship, who's paying for the date. Like, oh my gosh, I have so many date stories. This little side story, why not? Because again, I've experimented with women a lot. I'm kind of one of those people where I don't mind learning from my own mistakes, because it's like, again, it's experience. I get to learn, and I get to tell you guys fucking failure stories of my life. So back in the day, I used to do Tinder a lot. I still do here and there. Again, it's kind of died down, but I think it's more for content nowadays. Like, for example, I'll put my Tinder in North Korea to see what type of bitches I can get. They don't have Tinder over there, but, rest in peace, Kim Jong-il. Hopefully he allows Tinder one day. But this is when I was desperate for women. And I got this really bad Colombian. I matched with this girl. And she's like, she just came from like Venezuela a couple days ago, like fresh off the fucking boat. She didn't cross. not a boat. I'm saying that as an analogy to say she's like fresh in America, you know, fucking no green card and all that shit. And I'm like, damn, do I have the power here? But again, this is when I thought like I had to treat women like queens. No, you don't. That's something your wife gets. That's something your long-term girlfriend gets. But you're a random bitch, nah, she gets treated like any other hoe. Treat her nice and respectful, but don't simp towards her. But I was simping towards her. And again, I didn't realize all these red flags. You know, we're talking here and then she's like, yeah, I would like to go out. And I'm like, okay, sure. Yeah, let's go. I know the city pretty well. And she's like, but can I invite my brother because I'm scared to go out alone? And, you know, again, simp mentality. Now I'd be like, nah, get the fuck out. You're safe with me or not. If you're going to go out with me, you should already feel safe. If you feel any type of endangerment, like, don't go out with me. Again, women logic. So I'm like, you know what, let the guy come. I'm not, you know, I'm a pretty nice guy. I'm pretty understandable. And then one thing leads to another. We're talking, we take the train, we're kind of traveling around, and the guy's like holding her hand while eating. At one point, he starts rubbing her leg. He's like taking Instagram pictures for her, and I'm like, what the fuck, Instagram? This bitch just fresh off the boat talking to me about starvation, dying nations, people fucking fighting each other for like a fucking piece of bone, not even like chicken on the bone, but the actual bone. And she's taking Instagram pictures. But I kept saying, you know what, I have to treat her special, so maybe I can get a relationship out of this, because again, I was simp mentality. And then eventually we go to this place called Z451, RIP Z451, Brazilian steakhouse, very good. If you want to get your dick sucked, take your girl there. Just don't simp, you'll probably get your dick sucked afterwards. But she starts like ordering all this food with her quote unquote brother. And I'm like, oh shit. So I'm giving the eyes to the bartender. The bartender obviously notices something because I look like a fucking cuck. Her bald ass brother right next to her, rubbing her leg, and I'm kind of like intimidated, kind of weirded out, like this is such an awkward situation. Give the eyes to the bartender. Bartender kind of takes me to the back. He's like, listen, what's going on? I tell him, bro, I don't know if this is fucking incest or I'm getting fucking finessed, but this is the situation. I'm going out, apparently it's her brother. I don't think it's her brother. I'm paying for everything. I think I'm getting finessed. So he's like, listen, you just give me your card. I'll pay for what you guys have in your bill only, and then we can deal with them however. And again, these people are fresh off the boat. They got no credit card. They got no debit card. I don't even think they have any cash. The guy let me out through the back door. Shout out to that bartender, Jimmy, great guy. Definitely saw him again to tip him very well because again, he saved me off a situation. But I never saw them again. I have no idea how they got home. I don't know if they called immigration police. I have no idea. As soon as he like let me out the back door, I blocked him out of everything. So shout out to that girl. I think, was it BB? Shit. Again, shout out to her. I don't know if she got deported, but fuck that bitch. But that is to say, you want to know all these red flags in the beginning. Again, if a girl truly respects a man, which is very important. Again, a strong father figure, right? A strong father figure impacts your son a lot and impacts your daughter a lot. It makes kind of, puts the glue together in the house, right? And if you have all these qualities in a girl, you kind of know what to look for, you kind of know what to avoid, and you start thinking that you have to just be, again, the man in the relationship, and you can't serve a woman. You can't serve a woman. Otherwise you're a servant. Why? Right? She has to serve you. That's why gender roles exist. And I get it. Not everyone is applicable with those gender roles. Some guys may want to stay home. Some guys may want to cook for their wives. I'm the type of guy where I'm working as hard as I could so I can be the provider. I don't care if you work, but again, I'm going to be the provider. So if there's anything you do need, or if there's ways I can grow your business or relationship, I'm going to do that, but it's always going to be me first, my way or the highway. Again, a lot of blabbering. I think I got my point across. I don't really script these. I kind of like think about it because I think about women a lot. Pause, but not pause. I don't think about them a lot. I just think about the whole intersexual dynamics. It's interesting how like gender works. It's interesting to see how kind of like you see these women disrespecting guys, and it's like, well, why is that? Why did I allow that? Why? Because I look at back amongst my relationships and I'm like, damn, I've been a very good boyfriend, but I still got finessed, or I would still get broken up with or something. But it's because, again, the whole simp mentality. You want a girl that loves and admires, respects you, and there's a whole bunch of qualities that come with that. So if any of you guys out there have a girlfriend or a woman that you're hitting on, and she's very like, you know, sus. She's very like dodgy. She doesn't give you direct answers. You're asking her when to go on a date, when you want to see her, and she's like, I don't know, I don't know. It's like, okay, she probably doesn't want to see her. Block her. Next. Girls do not mind wasting a guy's time. It's so stupid, but we see time differently. Our time is more for investment, or their time is more for fun, enjoyment, and kind of literally wasting time. It's like watching random YouTube content. That's how they use their time, whereas I think guys in general kind of see it as more an investment to make ourselves better in the end of the day, right? So I hope this video brought some insight. Again, I have so many dating stories, a lot of failures, but again, I think I'm pretty confident in a good place now. In terms of relationship, in terms of women, in terms of my job career, you know, I'd say within a year I already made more than 25K salary, right? I'm always moving to the next job. I'm always finding something better. I'm always going to the gym. Sure, I'm not buff, but you know, Shaboy can run a 7-minute mile. I think that's decent. Shaboy can do 60 push-ups without stopping. For being a fat guy, that's not bad, to be honest. So like I said, work on yourself so you can have the best options you can have and you don't have to deal with any bullshit. And like I said, this is a backup video, so if I actually do die, definitely live stream that bitch on neopets.com, disney.com, cartoonnetwork.com, whoa, I almost said the N-word, nickelodeon.com, and see if we can get any more subs with that. So like always, guys, please leave a comment below for any suggestions. I'm going to keep doing OnlyFans requests. If you guys have any suggestions of type of videos you want me to do, I'll definitely do that. I still want to do a Tinder live stream. There's so many things I want to do. It's just more experimental. I don't know if people will watch it or not. So like always, guys, hit that like button, tie the noose around the sub button, and hang that bitch. And hopefully we get 20 billion subs by end of this year. And if not, I will actually factually kill myself. Later.